are going to talk about our solar system. Does anybody know anything about our solar system? Grace.
The solar system has 9 planets.
That's right. Our solar system is kind of like, it's where our planet lives, but it's kind of like our neighborhood. Our solar system is our planet's neighborhood, and there are 9 planets. That's right. But in the middle of our solar system is the, Sean, can you tell me what is in the middle of our solar system?
Sun.
The sun, that's right. And we have 8 major planets and 1 minor planet that all orbit, here's our word, orbit, or go around the sun. Okay, who can name the planets for me? Sean, can you name the planets for me?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus,
And what's out past Neptune?
Pluto.
Pluto, right. Very good. Okay, our planet has something that orbits it too. Sean, I heard you say it. What is it that orbits our planet?
Moon.
The moon, right. Very good. Is our planet the only planet in the solar system that has a moon? Grace?
No, Mars has 3 and Jupiter has 62.
That's right. Mars has 3, Jupiter has 62, Saturn has 46, Uranus has 27, and Neptune has 13. Can you imagine looking into the sky at night and seeing 62 moons? That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be pretty bright.
It would be pretty bright. Good job. Okay, our first 4 planets in our solar system, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, are called terrestrial or rocky planets. That means they're solid and they're made of something that you could actually dig into, like when you dig into the backyard. Okay? Now, if we keep going past Mars, we come to this really cool thing here. This is called the asteroid belt. And the asteroid belt is made up of all these rocks, really big rocks, about as big as our house, or smaller rocks about as big as the table or the couch. They're called asteroids. Now all they're just a bunch of rocks that are kind of tightly packed together here, and they all stay in an orbit around the sun, just like the planets do. All of these asteroids are leftover pieces of rock from planets forming over millions of years. Okay? Now let's keep going out a little farther. We have Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These planets are not terrestrial or rocky planets. Does anybody know what kinds of planets these are? Sean?
Gas giants.
Gas giants! Good job! Okay, that means that they are not solid planets. That means you cannot dig into them. If you tried standing on Jupiter, you would fall right through it. Okay? Now let's go out just a little farther here. Who remembers what this little guy out here is called? Gracie, what's the name of this little guy?
Pluto.
Pluto, that's right. Pluto is not actually considered a planet anymore in our solar system. Pluto is considered a rocky dwarf planet. It's not really big enough to be considered an actual planet anymore, but it is part of something else way out here at the edge of our solar system. Sean, do you remember what this area way out here at the edge of the solar system that has Pluto in it is called?
Kuiper Belt.
The Kuiper Belt. Good job. Now the Kuiper Belt, or sometimes it's called the Oort cloud, looks like the asteroid belt, but it's a little different. Out here in the Kuiper Belt, these are not rocks. These chunks out here in the Kuiper Belt are actually something called frozen volatiles or volatile ices. They are big frozen pieces of gas like ammonia or methane. That's what makes them a little different. Now the Kuiper Belt is home to something else that you might get to see in your lifetime. Does anybody know what this is called? Gracie, what is this called? Don't give me the name, but give me what this is called.
It's a comet.
It's a comet, that's right. And a comet is a great big dirty snowball. It's a big chunk of frozen gas, methane or ammonia, or maybe both, and it's got bits of dirt and dust and rock in it as well. Now comets actually orbit our sun as well, but because they're so far out by Pluto, we only get to see them on Earth once every so often. There is a really famous comet that you've probably heard of that comes around and we get to see about every 75 years. Do you know the name of that comet, Grace?
Halley's Comet.
Halley's Comet, good job. Okay, now how do you suppose we know about all this information in our solar system? Do you suppose there are special people studying this kind of stuff for us? Special scientists? Grace, what do you suppose those scientists are called?
Astronomers.
Astronomers, good job. Now astronomers sit in big special facilities called observatories that have really big, fancy, super special telescopes in them. And they get to look out into space and find all this stuff out for us. Now we also send people out into space. Sean, can you sit on your bottom for me? Thank you. We also send special people out into space. Does anybody know what those people that we send into space are called? They are, Sean?
Astronauts.
Astronauts, right. Astronauts do sort of the same things that astronomers do. They look and explore out in space, but they actually go out. We've sent people to the moon and we've got people out on the International Space Station, but because it's so dangerous and it takes such a long time to send people out into space, astronomers send different types of equipment out into space. And we've talked about them already. Grace, can you tell me what those two types of equipment were?
There were satellites and probes.
Okay, good job. Satellites and probes. We'll talk about the third one. I know it's on the tip of your tongue in just a second. A satellite is a special piece of equipment that astronomers send out. And when they send out a satellite, it goes into an orbit. Now it can orbit the sun like the rest of the planets do and send back information, or we can send it out and it can orbit a specific planet or maybe an asteroid to send back special information. The other type of instrument is called a probe. When we send a probe out, we send it out as far as it can go. It's got the same type of equipment, cameras and other types of special instruments on it to measure magnetic fields and temperatures and such. We sent one out in 2006 that will be going to Pluto in the Kuiper Belt, and it should be there in about 3 years. So you guys will get to see that someday on the news. Now there's one other type of special equipment that we sent out in August of this year that landed on Mars. Does anybody know what that really cool thing was that landed on Mars in August is called? My star student Gracie?
It's a rover and its name is Curiosity.
Good job, that's right. Now let's look at our picture here of Curiosity. This is kind of like a great big car without a body on it. Each one of these wheels is about as big as the chairs that you're sitting in. So this whole big thing here is bigger than our table. It would probably fit here in this room, but it's got all that same kind of special equipment on it that a probe or a satellite might have. It's also got special equipment on it to dig and take soil samples for us. Okay, now we're going to go over some vocabulary words here real quick. Ready? Let's say them together, okay? Solar system, planet, orbit, moon, asteroid, Kuiper Belt, comet, satellite, and rover. Sean, can you come up and help me name the planets real quick? You want to use my pointer? You sure may. Go ahead. Mercury, Venus, Earth, that's the moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Very good. What was this called? A satellite, right. The Kuiper Belt. Very good. And what was this?
Comet.
A comet and an asteroid belt. Good job. Give me 5.
And asteroids.
Good job. Okay, does anybody have any questions? Gracie, what's your question?
How big is the Kuiper Belt?
The Kuiper Belt is actually from where it starts here by Pluto all the way up to where we think the end is. The Kuiper Belt is 52 billion miles across. That's pretty big, huh? Okay, now I'm going to ask Sean Sean, do you have any questions? What's your question?
I like the solar system.
You like the solar system? I'm glad. Okay, I have some books here, and they're listed here on your handout, along with some websites. And there's a really cool link on there that you guys can go to find out just how big our solar system is. You can start at the sun and zoom way out as far as you can and find out some different really cool facts about our solar system and the universe. Okay guys, there are hundreds of billions of galaxies in our known universe. So that means there are a lot of things out there that you guys can explore. Okay, so I want you guys to keep your eyes to the sky and keep exploring. You guys did a wonderful job for me today. Thank you very much. Give me high fives, guys. Thanks. Good job.